As you can see, Disco Elysium. I've been wanting to play this game for gotten to it. Yeah, I've played it in a single playthrough, so quite a bit of this will still be new to me, and there's a lot of it that I'm sure I don't remember, and this game has such a variety of things that you can do, so we're gonna go, let's see, select 4, physique, I don't really care about that much, motorics, oh, 4, 5, okay, that looks good. I'm going to try to get this as rounded out as possible, because I just think that makes for a better result. And I love the shivers. What's the technique? The shiver skill really adds a, I guess, paranormal, atmospheric tone to the game. I've been waiting for this.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Alright, starting off with an existential crisis. Fitting.
Ever. Never, ever.
Never, ever, ever.
Never, ever, ever, baby.
Keep on non-existent.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
What was that about this X something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic source. It's bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
And we do not want that. Where's the limbic system?
No ball of meat. No light in the formless nothing. Just night swimming.
Cough up some more of that sweet oblivion, baby.
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
I want to get off now. I like the pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me.
Do you really?
Don't be naive.
Alright. Nothing down to fuck all borough.
Should I censor this or just let it happen? I think I might just let it happen. Look, there's an I am tired of being this type of animal, and who gives a crap? No, I need to belittle myself.
Do you really?
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself. Got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Oh, the writing in this game.
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
Wait, why did I do this to myself?
You're one disco mother.
I am a disco mother, and don't you freaking forget it. What's
There's
waiting
this
for me?
giant ball there. An evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
Yep, sounds about right. How big is the ball?
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
How small are the apes?
Infinitesimally small.
I don't think that's a word.
Vying for resources is just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. Face or you lose.
That is pretty sad.
Yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago.
So this whole thing is a hangover.
You lost.
Never been hungover, but it sounds miserable judging by this.
The sound outside. You recognize it. It's a Caprice Canadian motor carriage.
Motor carriage. That's easy. And we wake up in nothing but our underwear and socks. Can there possibly be a better intro to a game than this? Gloriously naked. Almost. How do I... Oh, okay. The magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. Who could that have been? Its red tape is yeah. Can't talk. Okay, we need pants. We don't need to be looking at this forever.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Yes, my throat is very drainy at the moment.
It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Okay, so we're in a hotel. I'm still dealing with the middle finger situation. Check out the last God of War video for that info. That's great. But hey, we got a face cam. And this is where we save, because I could literally die if I miss grabbing this tie from this fan. That is the insanity of Disco Elysium.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb.
My G
A
feels
truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the
Tragic.
blades.
fitting, I guess.
Or
For this game.
has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world.
Let's do it.
You swoop
Ha!
down, attach the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. Warning, warning, the necktie is no longer contained. What you have in your hand is a fantastically colorful tie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
I looked up who narrated this game. God, why can't I remember his name at the moment? That sucks. I gotta remember his name. And I mean, he is far more well known than I'll probably
If
ever
it's
be,
your
but still,
friend, why
give a
was
shout
it
out
up there?
when you can, no
Who
matter how
ties
small you
their
are.
friend to a ceiling fan? Maybe this thing is dangerous somehow.
It's actually a music player too. I learned that while looking him up.
An ominous
And a good one.
foreboding feeling fills you as you look at the tie.
Try the light
A
bulb.
terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole.
Okay,
in your
we're
brain.
not going to bring it on because if I do, it'll kill me. Because light can do that apparently.
The lights are off.
Okay. Shirt, jacket. Disco blazer. Check the window. Looks a little
The window
cracked.
stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. The
Look
morning
out.
light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings.
War-torn.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Did I break it with my own hands?
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent. More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Wait, what am I doing?
Something you've done before.
It's just the size of the
It is
impact.
too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. Like the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which, coincidentally, is missing its friend.
I must have taken a lot of
Congratulations. You smashed the window
power.
with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're
Breaking
lucky,
nobody's
you
shoe.
can still find the other on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
Maybe it wasn't me?
You mean someone else took your shoe off and smashed the window with it?
Fair point.
This person also forced the drinks on you.
That can happen, but okay.
The cool wind gushes in.
It probably
Your
didn't.
toes curl up from the cold.
Okay, anything else in here? Nope. Got some stuff in there, though. First, let's get our shoe. Green shoe, left foot. Let's go check ourselves in the mirror. Oop. White satin shirt.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base, and steam covers
Are
the mirror.
faucets hard to break? It
You
seems
cannot
like
see
they would be.
yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Really? Nothing?
Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions. As you
Like the mirror.
slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Maybe I should touch it first and make sure there's nothing wrong with my face.
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
What's
Where
wrong?
to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
I'm sorry.
Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
Don't insult me, mirror. At least my tongue is
It's
okay.
not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers.
Snail-like.
Don't be scared. It's only your face. It's not like anyone's going to see it.
Okay, wipe the mirror.
Behold,
He's handsome.
you have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Dear Lord, help me. What is this? Of course I do. Some kind of superstar. I think I'm a
It
superstar.
appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
I think I might be some kind of superstar.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
Nah.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have
That's
worn
gotta
that
be
grin into your
horrifying.
face, and now it won't come off.
Hmm.
What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
I mean, I think it's supposed to be Suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies.
Please promise yourself you are not going to try it on any of the ladies, whatever happens.
Fine.
You liar. You can't even tell the truth.
Dig deep into your mind and locate the source of the expression.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place, somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
Go figure. Attempt to stop the expression from happening.
It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
So anybody who is looking at us is looking at that face. That is a horrifying thought. At least for them. Okay, I guess we just going out now. It is time to go into the world. I was trying to come up with something more clever, but I had a brain fart. Okay, lady over there. Calendar, it looks like. March, the year's 51.
Hello, officer.
Almost kind of scared me. Hello, lady.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Officer, am I military personnel?
No.
Okay.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
Wait, I know, I'm a businessman, chief executive officer, right?
The young woman shakes her head slowly. Officer could be an artistic statement. You're already prone to those.
Officer is my stage name, right? I could see myself as a middling disco artist called the Officer.
No. You're a police officer, sir.
Are you sure?
am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time.
I mean, based on who we seem to be so far, that's possible.
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less. Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else?
Could it be because of the drinking?
Probably. Who in their right mind? Let's try it. Try the expression on her.
Try the expression.
Yeah.
Come on. Why are you still doing this?
I'm at death's door, bloated, a goner, and still. Does the longing ever stop?
Alcohol raises testosterone levels, especially in men. The levels remain elevated after inebriation ends and the pain begins. You seek comfort. It's only natural.
Smart.
She puts out her cigarette. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
And now, it never stops. Goodbye.
That's depressing. Wait, I have more questions.
The door is closed.
Knock.
There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on. Somewhere inside, a tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
Beauty, don't abandon me in all this ugliness.
The door does not care.
Screw you, door.
The door probably thinks you're a has-been loser too. You feel your funny necktie becoming tighter and tighter around your neck.
It's because I am. Knock again.
Still no answer.
Knock again, much
Still
harder.
nothing.
Try the
This
handle.
door can only be opened with a key or from the inside.
Let me in. Reminds me of that meme. I don't know what show it's from, so I don't really know how to describe it, but basically a guy with a crazy look on his face and crazy hair screaming, "Let me in." I forget what that said. Weekend edition of satirical newspaper Trompe le Monde. There's something on the table. Money. Real. I love the art style of this game. The beat has dropped. A gust of briny wind washes over you.
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet.
We have
Like
both of
two
our shoes
baby
now.
crocodiles.
Wait, these do not look like normal cop shoes.
It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are.
Very true.
Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
And we've only been awake for like 5 minutes. Okay. We have both our shoes. She's ignoring us, understandably. Nothing on the front page rings a bell. Strange. Guy in a orange bomber jacket. An orange bomber jacket, excuse me. I love the music in this game. A stage. A big old karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing into it. This is where the lyrics would be. I guess we don't have a song. The speaker is connected on the radio.
You should totally
okay.
sing karaoke here. The first hole,
My soul is immense.
utterly. And it needs to be heard.
Right on.
Through a PA system. By other people.
This goes well with my theory I'm developing that I'm a down on my luck superstar person.
Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works.
Cops usually do have prominent jawlines.
You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry.
And we'll stick with lamentation. Lamentation sounds good. They don't really get the gauge of my soul with that. On any soul with that.
Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No one.
Not a soul.
You have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
That is true. Alright, bartender. What you got for us?
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he is purposely ignoring you. Looks like he's not a fan.
Are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
What's the
I
difference?
have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in.
Where did
She
Sylvie
just,
go?
you know,
No, I
His
don't.
eyes dart from left to right. This man isn't lying, but he is hiding something.
Ah, she just
so
left.
now you're a cop. Oh, forget it.
Excuse you? Look at the stuffed
A
bird.
competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it.
I don't suppose we didn't do that.
Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it. most likely on a wall. This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now.
Great Skua.
Something about it makes you feel bitter.
Huh. What happened to the bird?
Look, your buddy is over there.
Deflecting.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my buddy?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
What's wrong?
Oh,
Don't
no.
you like the
You're
officer?
a hero. A real hero cop.
There's hope for us yet.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
No, there isn't. You're being sarcastic.
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
Guessing I didn't do any of
You're
those things.
right. You didn't. And it's only taken you 3 days not to.
3 days. How long have we been out?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
Let's see. We've got that. Nose fed. Water cooler. Making coffee, I guess. Menu's been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written on it. A woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today's is a man's handwriting. Electric pair of juicer. Oh, soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Door is bolted. Sign reads, kitchen reserved for personnel until 13 o'clock, meaning 1 o'clock. That's military time. Why we're using military time, I don't know. Oh, yeah, we're cops. Good reason. What's up, guy? You good? You don't look it. A man is sleeping at the table wearing mud-caked boots and rolled-down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines, encircled by a logo
On the counter,
with a tree.
rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Pick
The
up the
man
pills.
does not mind. You probably need them more than he
Magnesium.
does.
You've
Probably.
just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
We'll come back to him. Let's talk to this. Okay. Can't go around the pillar, I guess. Sign reads, mess hall reserved for union members. Doors open 16 o'clock. That's
Hello,
6 or 7
sweetie.
o'clock. Hello,
You
cryptozoologist wife.
shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Our colleague. The Royal Pinball Machine is unplugged.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the
Espere de
whole world
corpse.
descended upon you, this man would hurl
Cop
himself
talk,
in
basically.
death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Hold on, who is he to me?
He is your half-brother.
I'll shake
Hello.
his hand.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize
guess.
he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
How do you get not partial to the officer? I've always gotten that. Invent a name for yourself.
Concentration makes you
Sweet.
squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
It is not yet time, Kitsuragi.
Okay then.
We must get more acquainted.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
My mustache is pointy. The things you see when you have a face cam.
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
You mean him? Yeah, just talk to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes, the police. I'm aware I'm a policeman.
Right. And the interviews?
What interviews?
At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
You need anything?
I'm good. I have.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Dead body?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like
Sure.
dead bodies.
But did you take it down from the tree?
Uh-oh.
No longer in the tree.
No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
So would I if I had known it was there.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Look, man, you don't know what I just woke up from. What if I told you I'm not really a
We all
police
feel
officer?
that way sometimes. There is no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid. What remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out who put it there. If we don't, no one else will.
And then, soon after, dead bodies would be dangling from all the trees.
That's
But
ominous.
first, we have to take it down.
How can you be so sure I'm from the police?
I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back.
Fair?
I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
Inspectorate General means internal affairs. What he's saying is, he's not from the Rat Squad and isn't supposed to suspect such things.
Ah, you mean the Rat Squad. Is that actually like a no-no term in the cop world?
No need for derogatory terms. They're only doing their job.
You said insignia. These white rectangles, you mean?
Yes.
Huh.
They're not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West. I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
Very matter of
You
fact.
mean you don't have a badge?
Probably good considering who we are. It was not on me when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
Kim, you don't understand. I can't remember anything.
I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse.
What? Never mind.
If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said,
Yeah, we got
a
some
dead
pills
body
from
should be
sleeping
our
drunk
number
guy
one
over there.
concern.
Oh, sounds safe.
Talk to the manager. Then we go out back and take the body down.
Okay,
To you, officer.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
I love Kim. Let's talk to you first, though.
Hello, sweetie.
Hello?
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
Oh, maybe I am?
And have you found anyone to be sweet to?
I don't know. Maybe I have. I am so sorry for that.
You rascal. I'm too old for you, and too married besides.
Come on, Lena.
Your advances haven't thrown her off one bit. In another place and time, she would have probably welcomed your attention.
Don't play hard
You
to
must
get.
forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My
okay, it's in the
husband
subtitles.
Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Huh.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
You seem to be in a chair. Fun fact, so am I. I don't have my headrest. That was awkward. Fun fact, so am I. So, I can say all of this.
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
As am I. Kindred spirits, Lena.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling
one of
from
many
a great
causes.
height, or a grenade explosion.
A grenade. Did you fight in a war?
No, dear. I'm not quite that old. Although I was injured in the line of duty.
I feel like
Oh
I
my.
was in a war.
What happened?
I think I lost.
That's how I feel about the accident. I was a training and development manager at a rapidly expanding mail-order shoe company. You'd think it would be a safe job, but
Mail-order
I
shoe
had to be
company.
everywhere, and, well, once I happened to be under some faulty scaffolding.
Oof.
I was lucky. This was almost 20 years ago, and I was compensated exceptionally well. One can only dream of such payoffs nowadays.
I'm sorry, it was rude of me to mention the wheelchair. Let's move on.
That's quite all right. I'm used to people asking questions. I know they're thinking about it anyway.
Yeah, you might as well ask if you're thinking about it.
There is no bitterness in her voice. She accepted the curiosity her condition inspires a long time ago.
How'd you like to roll with me,
Whatever
Lena?
do you mean?
I want you to be my wheelchaired partner in fighting crime, ridding the backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
I know, Lena, but then there are also side mystery sequence killers and forays of paranatural into the paranatural.
I can assure you, with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinez.
Certainty is a strong word, Kim.
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I
Why?
wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie.
Sorry, ma'am. Why? 3 heads are better than a run.
Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down.
That is quite the problem, even in real life.
Perhaps another time.
I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
She won't judge you, no matter what you say.
No, Lena, I drank so hard I forgot literally everything.
Oh my. You know where we are, right?
The Whirling in Rags?
That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located?
The edge of civilization.
We're in the city of Revachol, dear.
Yeah, I don't know diddly squat about Revachol. What kind of place is this?
How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I. I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days. Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
I do. Spring of 51.
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here,
Hey, green
take
ink
this
pen.
pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Our leaders are fierce warriors and who traverse the plains on steeds. Civilization cowers before us. I can't speak.
Oh, no. Nothing like that, dear. Revachol is a zone of control, led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own, and certainly not one who's horseback.
No cops.
Oh, dear. This is troubling.
There are cops.
You really ought to know that, being one yourself. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
So, what's this revolution you mentioned?
A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
What does that have to do with there not being any cops?
It has something to do with everything. I really don't know how to explain it better.
I'm just a poor woman, she thinks. What do I know of these things? And how can I help you?
So how did I do,
You
Lena?
didn't do too well, dear.
Lena.
You really only knew what year it is. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Reality, in a word.
Yeah,
It's very odd.
We are in a bad way.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
Kim just doesn't understand.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
I like you, Lena.
She means this sincerely. Worrying won't do you any good.
Yeah.
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
No. I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Kim, how are we going to solve a case if I can't remember the basics of reality?
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated.
I gotta work on getting
Though I
centered
don't know where
in this
you would
face
find a
cam.
wealthy person in Martinez.
Huh.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
Okay, now we can go talk to the manager. Manager?
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right?
Gart.
You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
What is gold and orange and like a forest fire, but smells like liquor?
Are you kidding me?
No, man, help me out. What is golden orange and smells like liquor?
It's you. It's obviously you. You smell like liquor. And you're orange.
See? Everyone agrees it's your color scheme. We're on the right track with this name thing.
Even though Kim is wearing a full-blown orange bomber jacket.
Is this what you get when you call the police now? We've been waiting for a week here.
We just started this conversation, man.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
Good call.
For a moment, the cafeteria manager fidgets under the lieutenant's gaze. Then he gives in.
Assert your authority, Kim, because we have none.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Looks behind the pile of coasters, gives
You
us
said
the
you
number.
just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions.
Right, questions. I got this.
His face expresses profound doubt in your having this.
Have faith in me, Gart. Where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there. That's easy. See that door there?
Oh, forgot to read
First
that.
you exit through that. Then, to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Guessing that's a type of military?
Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice.
We have apparently, seemingly at least, done a lot in our drunken stupor. Who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not
Yeah,
the
you do.
police. That's your job.
Did you kill him, Gart?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't
Yes.
kill him.
Why did Sylvie go away?
Haven't you asked me that already? What is it with you and this woman?
Sylvie's
She has
a nice name.
nothing to do with this.
Does she? No, before I asked you where, now I'm asking why.
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
I do not, and that'll do it.
Thank you.
Didn't go
I
well.
asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching.
As the great Lena once said, everything has something to do with everything.
Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing.
That's all.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely imagination.
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't like those!
No, don't listen to him. It's madness. Just talk.
Run. Yes.
One moment you're running like the wind. Then you've suddenly turned around and are giving him the finger. Furiously. With both hands.
Yep.
Why?
This is where all of our choices in our life have led us to. Lady in wheelchair is right behind me, isn't she?
That's true. Yes. And it's worrying. But let's not fixate on it. Look at that stupid bartender instead. He has no idea what's going on. You and your fuck you fingers floating in the air. Barkeep's got his mouth agape like an idiot. You showed him.
Why did I do this? Why did I use both hands to flip him off? Why both?
Watch out!
Everything goes dark.
Back
boy.
so soon.
did not need to happen. I gave no such commands to my body.
Those are mysteries of the spinal cord. The spinal cord has yet to reveal itself to you. Its mysteries are unholy mysteries.
I don't know. That just comes off as a lazy effort at reconceptualizing the antics of a shambling
If it
drunk.
comes off like that, it's because it is. And you are.
How's it going out there? Are the tiny apes screaming about money yet?
I think the tiny apes have started screaming, yes.
Did one of these tiny apes have a pale green face?
Yes.
It's a joke, sweetie. I didn't actually think you saw the kind green ape of South Safra in a hostel in Martinez. That would be ridiculous. Are you okay?
No. You have sustained a trauma to your lower neck. In addition, you have strained your left trapezius muscle. Pain surges down your back when you move.
No, are you okay?
The chair took the brunt of it.
I'm sorry, Lena.
Don't worry.
Are you sure, ma'am?
Well, chairs are good for that.
Yes, yes. Check on him.
Sir, I didn't mean for this to happen. I'm sorry. This has always been a cop-friendly place. The drinks are on the house, okay? There were a lot of drinks on the tab. I still have to charge you for 3 nights and the broken window, though. That's 100 square.
He's shaken. Barter now, and he'll cave in.
Fine, thank you for your cooperation.
Don't thank me yet. You still owe me 100 real. If you don't have it by tonight, I just can't let you up there. And for God's sake, watch out for yourself.
Lena's gonna be a recurring character. I can feel it in my bones.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
Good point. I have no idea.
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Huh. Up on Marble
Why did
Hill.
you say that?
I don't know, man. Lieutenant Kitsuragi, do you know a place called Marble Hill?
No. But isn't that an expression, not a place?
An expression?
A saying. Up on Marvel Hill, a great high place. One that is impossible to climb back to.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Hobo cop.
Entertain the thought when you get the time. Maybe being a hobo and a cop has its advantages.
Sounds like a good fusion. How do we get to the thought cabinet? Oh, we can level up. Oh, no, we can't. Thought cabinet? Thought. There we go. Yeah. Hobo cop. Gart? Are we still good?
Can I help you?
I've seen things at the Whirling, Gart.
What thing?
I saw a sign in the mess hall. Oh, that said,
Yes, not
yeah.
the whole damn union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think
Sounds
they're
obnoxious.
big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
Is that passive aggressiveness?
He hates the Union, but grudgingly recognizes its power over him. So he's directing his frustration at you instead. Retaliate.
Shame you gotta suck up to the Union to stay afloat.
I don't. I'm simply providing a service, or really facilitating the offering of services to paying customers, and it doesn't matter. I don't have to explain myself to you.
You don't want an argument? Don't cause an argument, Gart.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
Clever man, Kim.
We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
There are these things called days. You sleep between them. He's saying they'll come after you've slept. Just making clear you got that.
Yeah, we got it. I saw a sign that said I couldn't go into the kitchen. Why can't I go into the kitchen?
What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business.
Maybe I am a cook.
You're
I can't
not.
remember anything.
You're a menace. Fine, okay. The kitchen is closed until 1 p.m. because the real cook is working. You can snoop around after that, if you must.
I can be both.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Also, by the way, I'm going to sing karaoke here.
Absolutely out of the question.
You wait and see, cafeteria manager. Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit.
Tear it to the ground.
Your body is ready, sire.
My body is ready. Okay, I think we're going to end it here. That was a good little introduction to the insanity of Disco Elysium. So, yeah, hope you guys liked the face cam and hope I wasn't out of frame too much. Hope you guys are enjoying the gameplay this so far. Of course, we're going to get back to God of War, but I just wanted to start another gameplay that I thought would be just mostly strictly fun. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoy it, and I will see you in the next one. If I can stop the stream.